It's the last game of the regular season, which means the most exciting part of the year is about to begin, Clark.
So true, B.A. So true. I mean, there's nothing better than playoff basketball. The drama, the excitement, the intensity. It's really where heroes are made and legends are born.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. We've got Zion Williamson, and it's the bodyguard in it to 5. Pass to McLaughlin. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Got it.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Murphy. Here's Daniels, pounded by Rozier. Nails it from 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. Rozier outside. Six to shoot. Towns with the ball from behind the arc. Second shot opportunity. Outside Edwards. Now here's Rozier. He drops it from range.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Murphy, guarded by Edwards. For 3, McCollum. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's McLaughlin. Now Edwards. Pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Tries again. With the clock winding down. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Murphy. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Daniels. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Terry Rozier picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Down low. Here's McLaughlin. McCollum defends. Shot is good by Edwards.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing it. himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Here's Daniels. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. It's stolen away. Williamson against Edwards. Pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Now here's McCollum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. From 12 feet. Deflected. Williamson against Edwards. Here's Daniels. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
The Pelicans trail, and the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
And the basket by the bodyguard.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting it close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Plumlee, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to the bodyguard. Buries it down low.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Noel. Here's Towns. Covered by Williamson. Back to Noel. Towns up top. 4 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Towns has got 7 points.
Towns gets a good look at the 3. You feel like it's going in.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Murphy. Guarded by Edwards. Here's the bodyguard. McCollum outside from the wing. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
McCollum. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
For a 6'3" guard like McCollum, the floater is a must. Just goes right over the shot blockers.
Plumlee with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Well, if you want consistency at the 5 spot, Mason Plumlee is a good player to have in the rotation, Clark.
Could not agree with you more, B.A. A consummate professional and extremely hard worker. Rebounds at a high level, and he is one of the best playmaking centers in the NBA.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and he's good on the second.
As one of the top two-way players in the draft, Daniels was on a lot of teams' radar, and that kind of versatility will always get a player some attention.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Anderson. Outside Edwards. Back to Anderson. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Now here's Edwards. He played a great game against San Antonio. And finished off by Anderson.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's the bodyguard. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Pass to Noel. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's the bodyguard. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Now here's Anderson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Inside. Out to McCollum. Shoots from the block. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Minnesota in the lead. And here's Anderson. 6 points for him. Pass to Noel. From deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second-chance buckets are killing them.
And the basket by the bodyguard.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. McDaniels passes to Plumlee. Now McDaniels fires from deep. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. Pass to McCollum. And here's Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. To the inside. The bodyguard. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. Prince is checked in for Plumlee. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Graham comes in for McCullum. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Marshall, stolen by Anderson. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's the bodyguard. Edwards pulls it in. Misses the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. Getting ready for the Timberwolves. Plumlee's checked in for Anderson. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Prince. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Noel. Rozier outside. Here's McLaughlin. McCullum defends. Back to Rozier. Doesn't go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
We've got Jaden McDaniels, Mason Plumlee out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's McDaniels, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Valanciunas against Towns. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McLaughlin's got 5 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Valanciunas. 5 points in the game. Here's the bodyguard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McDaniels. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Hey guys, the bodyguard in that last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He picked up 41 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Graham.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Pass to McLaughlin. High post Plumlee. Rozier from outside. No good there.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's the bodyguard, covered by Towns. Here's McCullum. Got it. Good job in the low post. Give him 8.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Murphy. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Towns. 38 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates, a willing passer.
Pass to Daniels. From downtown, gets the three to fall. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Timeout call.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in to the paint. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Rozier. There's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Rozier's got 5 now.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by New Orleans.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Knocks it down from distance.
3 points.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to... crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Rozier outside. Pass to Edwards. Back to Rozier. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Give him 8.
Hey, I saw that coming from a mile away. I tell you, Rozier wanted to rise to the challenge of their last 3 to see who owns the arc.
Here's the bodyguard. McDaniels covering. Here's the bodyguard. He's got 12. Pass to Valanciunas. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Rozier, left side. Now here's Towns. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Daniels.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Anderson's checked in for McLaughlin. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Rozier. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
And he's going to the line for two. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans in the lead. 1:21 left in the second period. Here's McCollum. Here's the bodyguard. Second chance effort. And the layup good by McCollum. McCollum's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this second quarter, to me, has been all about the offensive glass. Second chance, pounding that board. Thanks to their high level of activity in that phase of the game, they're doing fine.
Now here's Rozier. Give him 8. And here's Edwards outside. No good on the shot. Here's Daniels, guarded by Edwards.
And any questions about whether Daniels is NBA ready are being answered right here. This is an explosive performance from him.
Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And he's going for the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards. And perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. First free throw is good.
Much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. It's putting a lot of pressure on this defense and, as a result, earning trips to the line.
Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Rozier. And the Pelicans also making a change. Graham's checked in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Edwards. Back to Noel. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Edwards. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the board.
7 seconds left to play in the half. Graham for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end.
The Pelicans, 66.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New Orleans has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. They've got C.J. McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Plumlee. Here's Rozier. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. Pelicans shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
His second, first team foul.
Practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Plumlee finds Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And the foul called on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The free throw drops for McCollum. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
And Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
To the inside, here's Williamson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's good from Williamson. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Edwards. Rozier outside. Releases. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Murphy. Here's the bodyguard. 18 points for him. Unable to get that one. Outside Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And he's going for the oop here. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, rolling with purpose after setting the pick. Zion's terrific at recognizing how to score in these sets.
Edwards for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's the bodyguard. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rozier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal
And we've
foul.
seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
To the middle. Williams.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch. That was
Bad intentions.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in.
Substitution on the
Wolves
board.
will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Carl Anthony Towns. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Prince is checked in for Rozier. And it's Noel in for McLaughlin. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Noel. Graham covering. Left side Anderson. Pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Minnesota. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. Well, you don't want to give up easy shots. You also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Four on the clock. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's New Orleans now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. McCollum's shot is off. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at about 44% so far. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McCollum, the pass to Jones. Here's the bodyguard. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's the bodyguard. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Up top, Edwards. Graham covering. Back to Edwards. 32 seconds left in the third. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run. Lets it go from 11. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Second personal foul.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nance. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Outside, Anderson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Larry Nance picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Anderson drops them both. He got it off in time. It's not going to go for him. And so it's New Orleans in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break.
The Pelicans, 101.
upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Anthony Edwards. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Rozier in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Edwards. Now Rozier. Plumlee down low. They get it again. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Yep, that one's good. Great game for him. Double-double now. New Orleans has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Out left to the wing. Fires it. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
Here's the bodyguard. He's checked by Plumlee. Count that bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Plumlee. Now Towns, covered by Williamson. Lets it go from 14. Here's Plumlee. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
On the wing, Rozier. The 3. Pass to McLaughlin. Edwards for 3. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Now here's Williamson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rozier, the pass to Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows? Making the most of his opportunities, he's been effective down the stretch.
Into the lane. Here's the bodyguard. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Rozier. That shot is off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's McLaughlin from 7 feet. That one rolls around and rims out. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Inside. Pass to Daniels. Here's the bodyguard. He's checked by Plumlee. And he drops it in from the low post. 24 points for him.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Down low. Here's Towns. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game. The Pelicans have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Lets it fly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.